Layoffs in the tech industry have many concerned about the changing landscape.
Experts are weighing in about the fear of artificial intelligence replacing people in the Bay Area. KRON 4's Stephanie Rothman joining us live in downtown San Francisco with their take. Stephanie?
Noel, between Google, Intel, and now San Francisco's Oracle, as well as Salesforce making cuts to their workforce, it seems only fitting to be pointing the finger at AI. 6 months ago, we asked industry experts what's to come, and now it seems that their concerns are validated.
Yeah, this is starting to get ugly. One of the benefits of getting older is the more you're around, you start to see how things start to repeat themselves. And this seems a lot like 2008 jobs market. Not quite there yet, but some of the early warning signs, it feels like that. And again, we are actually historically low unemployment as of today on this, Sunday, September 7th, 2025. But you're starting to see a tech industry, white collar industry get hit hard with layoffs. And I've been sounding this alarm for a while now with AI, and they were a lot of the gurus in the AI realm were saying, and the creators, oh no, 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 nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. AI is not here to replace humans, not going to take your job. It's going to enhance humans, their abilities, the tasks you don't want to do. But then, I don't know, maybe it was earlier this year, maybe even last year, there's a story that came out, Amazon, when they had robots doing a lot of the warehouse work, the distribution, like, you know, moving packages around, logistics stuff. And it was like, oh, uh-oh, you get a little writing on the wall there. Sorry for my camera, guys. I say all that to say this is starting to repeat itself, and it's getting hard out here to start making money. I've been encouraging people. I've been encouraging people in my friend circle, in my group, to get into figuring out what you can do for side hustles, because I believe side hustles, and if you're lucky to get a job, it may not be a good paying job. It may be, half of what you used to make, but that may be good enough. And supplement that with your side hustle to get benefits or whatever. That may be the way to go, maybe the way of the future. I think employers are going to look at the bottom line as usual, and they're going to there was just a report that there are more people looking for jobs than there are jobs available. There are more people looking for jobs than there are jobs available. If that doesn't tell you everything you need to know, get on your grind, get into the content space, get into I'll say this again, whatever your hobbies are, lean into that. Whatever you're an expert in, lean into that. If you've been working for a while, even if you haven't, you just went through college or you're in the middle of college, you may want to look at starting a YouTube channel talking about what you are experiencing in college. What subjects are you learning? Talk about, just shoot videos. You're going to have to get creative, and it may not be the thing that you enjoy. Like when I started this channel, it started out, I had a whole different idea for this channel. And then as I'm going through it, now I starting to figure some things out, and you start to, peel things back and start to change and morph, and you figure things out slowly but surely. And then it starts to morph, and then you start, oh, I like doing this. Oh, I like doing that. All that to say, you're going to have to figure it out. Said not too long ago, I heard something from Gary Vee. He mentioned going through your old contacts and seeing who you have in there that you can maybe assist and has a business and they need some help, or small businesses, whatever it is you can do to generate some extra income. You really, 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 really need to start it today. Because there just ain't a lot of time left. Let's just be honest. There is not a lot of time left in this environment. It's going to get ultra competitive, and it already is. So again, not trying to be an alarmist here, just trying to be a realist and give you guys some insight on what you could do to kind of start preparing now. I've talked to so many people since I started this YouTube channel saying you need to start content. Whatever it is you're doing, start documenting it. Oh, I don't like speaking to the camera. I don't like that. Doesn't matter. Just get good at it. I believe even interviews are going to be going this direction to where you're going to have to shoot a video of yourself and get comfortable speaking to your camera and so on. I had an interview where I had to do that and it was awkward. And this is before I started my channel where I really was, it was struggling. It was bad. I will say that. Surprised I didn't get the spoiler alert. I didn't get the job. But again, I say all that to say you're gonna have to think outside the box. I don't think the traditional way of doing things anymore. If you haven't picked that up by now, you're probably already too late. But man, this is getting ugly out here, guys. It really is getting ugly. Let's continue this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all the love and support. Again, I'm out here growing this channel just like everybody else. So hopefully you find some value in it and hopefully you can share it with a friend.
It
takes decades often to go through a change like this, and we're going through changes, seems almost on a monthly basis.
Technology analyst Rob Enderle of the Enderle Group says the mounting layoffs across the tech industry are a sign of troubled times, the result of companies diving headfirst into the artificial intelligence market, replacing employees with the tech many helped shape.
Without a much tighter focus on quality, all we're doing is we're increasing the level of defects that are being entered into the company at machine speeds. And then we're getting rid of the people that might otherwise have to correct those defects. And so these problems are going to grow.
In a notice to employees, Oracle announced Thursday it plans to cut 254 workers in Redwood City, Santa Clara, and Pleasanton. This latest round of layoffs comes after the company already eliminated 289 jobs in August. On Tuesday, Salesforce announced it will lay off 262 workers from its San Francisco headquarters. It comes just days after CEO Mark Benioff praised AI for allowing them to cut 4,000 customer support jobs. In a statement to KRON 4, spokesperson for Salesforce said, quote, "We continuously assess our structure and rebalance as needed to best serve our customers and fuel growth areas." Meantime, Santa Clara-based Intel is in the process of reducing its workforce by 25% before the year is up.
They're looking at people again like they're a displaceable asset. And they're not. People.
According to a jobs report, so far in
They are. I'm telling you, this AI, they don't get sick. Machines don't get sick. They don't get, they don't have maternity leave and all these other things. I am telling you, unless you work for a small mom and pop to mid-sized mom and pop, or, it's, I don't know. I think it's over. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope I can come back to this a few months from now and say, yeah, I got that one wrong. Nothing would make me more happy. But I just don't see it. It's getting a little bit trickier to maneuver. Just go on your LinkedIn. I remember going on LinkedIn even a couple of years ago and seeing people, okay, so happy that I started this new job, Now it's like everyone has green, open the work box on. Network harder than you ever have. If you find a job, if you have a job, consider yourself one of the lucky ones. Work that job 9 to 5, give them a solid whatever they need to get them going. As soon as you get off, you come home. Those of you who have kids, you do the kid thing, whatever. As soon as kids are big, you're on your grind. You're doing something else, whether it be content related, starting a business, whatever that little side hustle is, that's what you're doing. You're paying off debt. You're saving money. I mean, I would save money. And then once you feel good enough, you have enough cushion, then go ahead and pay off the debt at this point. And, don't put yourself in any position where you're going to hurt yourself. But this is the new world, man. This is how it is. And if we're feeling like this, it's going to have ripple effects across the world. It's not going to just be exclusive to the US. So, um, God, I was in the Bay Area doing that, doing a couple of crashes. And man, as a person who was never in tech, who was the blue collar, it was extremely difficult. And I told myself then, and I was young, but I tell myself now, like, okay, these are the signs that I'm looking for. I'm being ultra conservative, and I'm gonna do everything I can to generate some other streams of income. So hopefully this is helpful to you. Again, not trying to sound the alarm, but trying to sound the alarm that this is the time to take action. That window is closing. It's going to get hard out here, and don't want you guys to get left behind. But please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I would love to know where you guys are at and if you're experiencing a lot of the same issues and whatnot. I know the Bay Area is going to go through it. Ugly times. All right, see you guys on the next one.